Our next guest has played many memorable characters, from popular playboy Elton in the cult classic film Clueless to complicated artist Billy in the TV show 6 Feet Under. And now, for 7 seasons on the hit CBS series FBI, Jeremy Sisto has starred as Assistant Special Agent in Charge Jubal Valentine. In tomorrow's new episode, one of his longtime confidential informants makes a surprise visit to Jubal's family home with a deadly warning.
Sam, get behind me.
Oh.
My friend.
What are you doing here?
There is no need for that.
This is my home.
Yes, I just need to talk to you.
This is crossing a line, okay? You do not come to my home.
I didn't intend to put your family at risk, but there are too many eyes in the city, and this intel was too important. If I had any other choice, please.
What intel?
There is an attack planned soon. People will die. You need to hear about it before it's too late.
So good. Jeremy Sisto joins us now. It's so great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
If not for the character, would you still have the goatee going? Or?
It's a good question.
It gives strong FBI vibes.
Yeah, I have a hiatus coming, and so I do look forward to revealing my face to my family again. My kids never enjoy it. They're always like, please get out of the room, but that will be coming.
Jeremy, Tony's jealous because he's been told he can't grow facial hair.
Is that right?
No, he can, but he can't for the show.
I can.
It's not a full thing.
No, I could do it exactly like that. But
the jump.
The opinion of the executives in charge around here is that the facial hair look won't be good for me on television.
Yeah.
Well, on my first Dick Wolf Operation Law and Order, he did sit us down, me and Anthony Anderson, at a certain point. We were at a table read, and everyone left the room, and it was just the speakerphone, and it was just him and us, and he's like, you guys got to lose the beards. So I've been there before.
All right, let's talk about the show. So you described this episode as sort of a chess game. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so my confidential informant, Fahim, who is not an ordinary CI for Jubal. Jubal has pretty good boundaries with his CIs. But this one, he found a kindred spirit. He's somebody he respects, he trusts. He shows up at actually his ex-wife, at Sam's, Jubal's ex-wife's house. And for a lot of agents, a lot of people, family is the kryptonite, so that is not cool. And he's not being straight. He's not telling me something. And he's a very smart character, played by a great actor, Ahmed. He's playing a chess game. Yeah, he's not revealing something, and Jubal knows it. And there's a really interesting mind game that occurs there.
So Jubal's the agent that really runs the show in the office, but in this episode, you're going out into the field. How was that for you?
It's great. I enjoy going out and seeing my family, my crew out there, because they work hard on it. It's a very different vibe from the studio. It's a little more laid back. Out in the streets, when we're going location to location, it takes a village to really utilize, to really get the most out of each location. And Jubal loves it. I mean, it's why he got into the job originally, the adrenaline of it all. But now he's used to having access to more sets of eyes than his own, so it feels a little limiting. But it's good for any boss to get out there and do every job. It makes you a better boss,
Jeremy, let's talk about you, the person, not the actor. You're also a musician. You've got new songs out recently.
Yeah.
Have you been playing music your whole life?
Yeah, it's something I've been doing since I was young. Since before I started listening to music, I would come up with melodies and lyrics, and whenever I'd be going through something, I'd sort of unconsciously come up with these things. So it's kind of a personal thing. I've been doing it forever, and it's very easy to put music out now. So I figured, why not do that? And
really cool.
And yeah.
So we have new music out. Your wife plays the drums in your band.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is.
Do you feel like you're more of a musician or more of an actor?
Well, my music is more of a hot therapy, maybe. Acting is more of my job, but it's important to me. It definitely feels important to me, but it's more of a personal thing. It's not something I do out in the world that much.
But it's interesting. I mean, from an artistic point of view, it's sort of like an athlete sometimes has to choose between football and baseball or basketball and whatever. And so, did you at a certain point as a teenager decide I'm going to be an actor, not a musician?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing both in high school. I had a rock band, and I loved doing it. But I don't know if I had the what it took to sort of really put myself out there at that point, and maybe not now either. It's a very personal thing, the music, but you know, it's everything is coming from you. Being a part of a project as an actor, there's a different sort of. It's just a different process. So I don't know. Things arrived in my life early with the acting, and it seemed like a path that I could follow more cleanly.
Let's talk about that earlier part in your acting career. Clueless and Elton, as they say in the movie. Elton, are you know, we only have a couple seconds left. Do you embrace Clueless? Are you kind of sick of being compared to Elton? And we just have like 15 seconds left.
50 seconds, I love it. In short, I love it. Every new generation, these kids who are obsessed with the movie grow up, and some of them become writers and directors and hire me, so it's amazing.
Jeremy Sisto, thank you. Forget about Clueless. Watch FBI tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CBS and on Paramount Plus.